Today's horoscope, Leo September 21st, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There has been a stronger focus on the material and physical world these days, with the sun's transit of your solar house. However, with today's transits, your experiences may illuminate some level of spiritual discontent. There may be some confusion surrounding financial or intimate matters as the Sun forms its opposition with Neptune. You might face a situation where you must draw boundaries with others who drain your time or energy. This yearly transit reminds you of the need for more attention to your spiritual and emotional needs. On practical levels, avoid making larger purchases and lending and borrowing, just for now, until you see things more clearly. If you find yourself unsure about someone's intentions, it's not the time to push for problem solving, but it's a good time to examine your needs. Look for areas of life where your expectations may be so high that they put undue pressure on you or your relationships. As you look up into the sky today, you may see a dark, severe funnel cloud forming. It will be as if day has suddenly become night. This is because the mighty sun is standing across the sky from ethereal Neptune, poisoning his light with toxic waste and gas. The whole day will feel polluted as if you can't breathe or think clearly. Drama, tricksters, and wicked people are lurking amongst the shadows, so do not let them find you. It would be best to stay in, vibe to some movies and popcorn, and let the mischievous ones find other victims. Is it time to firm up on your long-term financial goals and plans? Until now, you may have flown by the seat of your pants. You may have needed to take your financial education seriously or look into your options. Something will encourage you to be more financially prepared when the Sun in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. You may have a goal, like paying off a debt or working on your credit score. A desire for financial stability and security could kickstart your financial planning. Dive into your finances to clarify your financial plans. Today's planetary alignment is there to encourage you in your pursuit of truth. This is like the Hollywood starlet carrying out the director's wishes with perfection and grace, creating something sublime. In other words, act out your fantasies. Remember that in order to do this successfully, you must plan. A great thing to plan is the meals you will eat in a week. Plan all of them, or up to 5 days' worth, at the start of each week. You will reap enormous benefits, physically, emotionally, and financially. The hour has come to push ahead notably in your professional life. Be methodical and patient, but don't hesitate to conserve your dynamic and sense of commitment. In your family life, if you tend to neglect your family and friends, a friend will help you to start something again. In addition, the vibrations of the week should favor starting up an activity and allow you to quickly take the bull by the horns again, particularly in your emotional life. An ordinary monthly visit, occurring every 4 weeks, can sharpen your professional instincts and act as a catalyst. The timing of the moon's return to your career sector today is particularly significant. This event not only restores harmony between the sun and moon just days after an eclipsing full moon but also coincides with the final 3 days of the sun in your income sector, during a peak period of support from planets on both job and career fronts. Additionally, Mars challenging how well you balance work and personal time boosts your confidence and motivation to work smarter. When Venus, the planet of love, leaves your communication sector in 3 days, she will end her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, but the Sun's return a few hours before she leaves will give her someone to pass the torch onto. Venus is clearing a path for a parade of planets that will follow in her wake and will continue to keep the communication lines open, and as she actively pushes back against communication roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, she is taking this seriously. Daily Planetary Overview. The Sun in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces today, and the universe is sending you a powerful message. It's time to be honest with yourself. This is one of those moments when you're invited to take a hard look in the mirror, not just to see your reflection but to truly acknowledge what's going on beneath the surface. What do you see? It's possible that there's something you've been avoiding or an area of your life you've been less than honest with yourself about. We all do it from time to time, whether it's about a relationship, a habit, or even how we feel about ourselves. But today, the stars are offering you a chance to face that truth and, in doing so, set yourself free. In fact, today's cosmic energy could make it the perfect time to engage in meaningful conversations, especially the ones that might have felt difficult or uncomfortable. Think about a time when you approached a tense situation with calmness and diplomacy. Do you remember how that shifted the dynamic, turning what could have been a conflict into an opportunity for resolution? That's the power you hold today. You have a unique ability to stay calm, composed, and diplomatic, even in heated discussions. This makes it an ideal day to clear the air with loved ones, settle old misunderstandings, or even renegotiate terms at work. Sometimes, one open and honest conversation can bring people closer together and clear up tension that's been building for months. So, what's been weighing on your mind lately? Is there a boundary with a friend or loved one that you've been meaning to clarify? Or maybe a responsibility at work that you're ready to redefine? Take a moment to think about what you'd like to shift or realign, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes, just voicing your intentions can be the first step toward making them a reality. By putting it out there, you set the wheels of change in motion. Even though today's energy is positive and supportive, it's important to remember that patience will be key. There's always the possibility of misunderstandings or tension, and how you handle these moments will make all the difference. Have you ever been in a conversation where emotions started to flare up, and afterward, you wished you had taken a step back before responding? Today's energy encourages you to keep a cool head and avoid saying anything you might regret later. Even if things get heated, staying calm will help you prevent unnecessary disruptions to your plans or relationships. A great way to manage any built-up frustration or restlessness is through physical activity. Whether it's a walk in nature, a quick workout, or even just some gentle stretching, moving your body can help release pent-up energy and clear your mind. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Sometimes something as simple as drinking enough water can make a huge difference in how balanced and clear-headed you feel. One of the most beautiful aspects of today's energy is how it highlights your authenticity. Your openness and honesty will shine through in everything you do, and people will be drawn to that. Have you ever noticed how, when you show up as your true self, it has a ripple effect? When you're genuine, it gives others permission to be authentic, too, creating an atmosphere of positivity and connection. Think back to a time when your words or actions had an unexpectedly positive impact on someone else. Today, you have the opportunity to create those moments. By showing up with kindness and honesty, you not only uplift yourself but also everyone around you. At work, things are starting to click into place. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or like you've been spinning your wheels earlier this week, you might notice that today, things begin to flow more smoothly. That heavy sense of stress is easing up, giving you space to focus on what truly excites you. Have you been waiting for the right moment to dive into a project that fuels your passion? Well, now is that time. The universe is giving you the green light to start something new, to put your creativity into action, and to follow the ideas that light you up inside. Today, as you move through these transformative energies, take a moment to reflect on the changes you want to make and the truths you're ready to embrace. How are you stepping into your authenticity, and what new possibilities are opening up for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Feel free to share them in the comments. Let's continue to lift each other up as we navigate this day of clarity, connection, and growth. Together, we can make the most of the opportunities that lie ahead.